Hello, my dear Sagittarius friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I've got your June forecast, June astrological forecast. Before I jump into that, I want to remind those of you who are students of astrology or practitioners of astrology that my latest book, Hidden Messages in Your Birth Chart, is available on Amazon. It's an updated version of a book I wrote several years ago that was published by the American Federation of Astrologers. And many of you know that my passion is helping people see their programming and release it so that you can be your highest and best. It is the hidden messages that we get as little kids that are deeply ingrained within us that hold us back. And we have a terrific tool, the natal chart, because those messages are visible in the birth chart. So I hope this book helps you on your astrological journey. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Look at this. All the action is right here. I love it. Let's start with the sun. In the seventh house, the sun is the yellow planet. The sun is the center of our life. Wherever it is, that is the center of your life. And partnership, relationships, the one on one relationship is very strongly activated right now. It has been, and it's going to continue until the 20th, when the sun enters your eighth house of transformation and transmutation and secrets and getting to the bottom of what is going on. The sun is our ego, and in the eighth house, it undergoes a transformation. Beautiful. Now, Mercury, the blue planet. Many of you know Mercury's retrograde now, and this is why we understand that we're not going to start any new projects because Mercury is confusing when it's retrograde. We don't want to start any new projects under a retrograde Mercury because they either fizzle out completely or have to be redone within the year. And so our relationships are unsettled. This is a great time, though, to tie up the loose ends of unfinished business. So if there is a relationship that's been on pause or on hold, this might be a great time to tie up the loose ends with that, reconnect, perhaps pick up where you left off if you choose to. It will go direct on the 22nd. Now it goes from retrograde to direct and immediately into the shadow of the retrograde, which means it'll feel like Mercury is still retrograde. It's not, but it feels that way. It will not come out of the shadow till July 7th. So you might just want to put that getting back together with that special person on hold, unless it happens very naturally, in which case it was meant to be, of course. So, Venus, the planet of love, the pink planet, has been in your seventh house, bringing love to you in all forms. And so your relationships should have been going very nicely in spite of the fact that Mercury is retrograde. On the second, Venus enters your eighth house. And this helps joint financial projects, mutually beneficial financial projects. It also helps you re-examine what you're looking for in love. And so your love nature undergoes a change. Your ego undergoes a change as the sun moves into your eighth house on the 20th. Isn't that interesting? So lots of transformation going on. And Venus is going to move into your ninth house on the 27th. And by that time, you'll have your clarity on love and relationships. Now, Mars, the red planet, is what we fight with and fight for. And this is in your eighth house of joint finances. Can be taxes, can be loans, can be money you owe others or that others owe you. On the 11th, it moves into your ninth house and you're taking a stand for your principles, for your beliefs, for the concepts and beliefs and philosophy that you build your life on. It's gorgeous. Um, this triggers the desire for truth as well as the desire to spread your wings and soar. And you will in one form or another. Now we have a new moon on the 10th in your seventh house of partnership, in the seventh house of one-on-one relationships. Okay. And on a new moon, that's when the energy starts growing. However, this is not just a new moon, it's an eclipse. And that means we're already feeling it because we feel the effects of an eclipse about a week to two before it occurs and until the next pair of eclipses come along, which are usually 5 to 6 months later. And so this particular eclipse on the new moon has relationship energy growing. It's in 19 Gemini 47. Find that in your birth chart and combine it with this beautiful seventh house and what that seventh house is promising to deliver. And you'll have the whole picture. It's on the 10th, as I mentioned. So new relationships beginning. There's a full moon 2 weeks later, and that's when things come to a head. It's in the second house of money. This means that your finances can increase. You will have financial answers on this full moon, which is going to be the 24th. And this full moon, it's not an eclipse, as I said, it's 3 Capricorn 28. And so it can bring financial issues to a head for clarification or for just more money. And isn't that cool? So that is your glorious June forecast. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's marvelous for you. And I hope you'll join me next month when, once again, I take a look at your forecast. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.